Here we are, 7 p.m. and Central European time. I'm from Paris. And tell me in the live chat, comment where are you connecting from? Where are you watching this video, this live session from? Where are you from in the world? I will comment myself. I'm from Paris. Hello. And I just wanted to tell you that today there are a lot of cool WordPress news and we're going to talk about very, very interesting stuff. So stay connected. And until we wait that everybody is connected, I will give you 45 seconds of a cool countdown that I composed myself. 3, 2, 1, let's go! So we are at the 7th edition of this live session where I speak about the latest WordPress news. So if you have any ideas in mind, and if you have any feedback, most of all in the live you can write me down in the live chat. My name is Pascal and I'm the creator of this YouTube channel which is called WP Roads, where I love to explore the world of WordPress with you. And I hope to be able to speak well today. And hi Eddie. Welcome. Oh, that's great. From Zurich, Switzerland, right. We are not so far. In fact, I'm from Paris, so we're close. And okay, anyway, this format is not very famous yet, but I hope that, yeah, anyway, I'll go on and I give all my passion inside all the latest WordPress news. Below this post, you have the link that you can use if you want to go and check out all the latest WordPress news that I've collected for you. And there are a lot of cool stuff going on, as always, in the community. Each week there are some good stuff to discover. And so you can click on the link down below to go and check them out. The website is wproads.com. It's the website that I'm using to collect all this great news. I just want to... Okay, in the meantime, if you want to write in the chat, I am going to read all your comments soon. Hi, Aaron. Where are you from, Aaron? And I always love to know where are you connected from, because I love the fact that we are just live streaming together from all over the world and we are just connected, discovering the latest WordPress news. So here we are surfing the WordPress waves. This is the title of today's WordPress news, November 11. Today is a big day because we have the release of 6.7, the WordPress 6.7 version, which is going to be huge. It's going to be one of the first release that I will start waiting with real impatience, because at each release now, starting from the 6.7, we're going to see huge things happening. Included the 6.7 is a beautiful release, and we're going to discover this together during this live session. So, surfing the WordPress waves. WordPress 6.7. Oh, Aaron is from India. That's great. What time it is right now in India? I think it's very late at night. That's right, or maybe early in the morning. And WordPress 6.7 will come out tomorrow, November 12. Great WordPress events have took place just the last days, and there are many new events that are coming in the next weeks. There are plugin waves that we can follow and surf, and we'll discover them together today. WooCommerce and Shortcut, they have both great news. Most of all, Shortcut, which has the 3.0 version, which is available right now, and we're going to speak also about this. Good morning, Gutenberg Academy. This is my new academy that I've opened, and I'm going to launch it soon. It is an academy dedicated to the creation of websites using the site editor. So yeah, I'm very, very passionate about the fact that now, starting from WordPress 6.7, we could we can start relying on Gutenberg and on the default theme to create professional websites. It's something very special, very, very powerful. Hosting cooperation. This is an article that I wanted to share with you, which is very interesting, and it speaks about the fact that if hosting companies join together their forces, they can make the community better. They can make WordPress better from the security point of view, from the performance point of view, from the support point of view, and this is a very interesting article that I'm going to share with you. WP News sources. I'm going to share with you at the end of this video many sources to be able to get informed about WordPress each and every week. And of course, WP Roads is one of them, but there are many other sources that are very, very powerful and well entertained. So here in India, it's 11:30 p.m., so it's very late at night. That's awesome. Sponsors. So this is a sponsored slot that I'm just testing on my website right now, and this is Good Morning Gutenberg, the academy that I was speaking about. This academy is all about full site editing and all about creating websites using just Gutenberg and the new default 2025 theme. This is gonna be huge, guys. So if you want to join and just follow along in this new adventure, you can go here, you can subscribe, and you will be able to be notified when I'm going to launch this academy. There's going to be online courses, live lessons, and dedicated resources for people that will subscribe, of course. And so, Good Morning Gutenberg. Let me know if you like the logo and the naming of this new academy. And it's going to be something very interesting. So join if you want. And let's scroll down. If you want, you can share this post with your friends. On X is the best thing that you can do if you want to share it on X. Here we are live now. And let me know if you like this kind of format where I speak about the latest WordPress news and I comment them with you, and we are connected through the live chat. I think it's kind of something very interesting. Let's go on. The first thing here is Core Days in Rome. This has been a huge event in Rome that has been in November 8 and 9. So this weekend, and I spoke to someone that went there, and he told me that it was a fantastic event. It was vibrant, full of energy, and basically the people that participated to this event were able to meet some core contributors and to exchange some feelings and coding stuff, and most of all there were some very, very interesting talks. And the fact that they were present there, core contributors from all over the world, core WordPress contributors from all over the world, was something very special. And so this was a special event. I believe that they're going to do the same next year, so just keep an eye on it, because it is a very cool event, this one. Oh, by the way, thank you in advance if you want to like the video, because it helps the video and the YouTube algorithm know that this is a good quality video, and to show it to many other people maybe. And the second thing I wanted to mention here is not so cool, but it is not the first time that I see this news popping out on X or on some blog posts. And apparently there are some people that are kind of concerned about the fact that there is a culture of fear in the WordPress ecosystem, most of all in the WordPress community, and most of all for the people that are very, very involved and maybe are just working as sponsored contributors. So this is very interesting, and it's worth reading it, because it is always good to know all the sides that are all the different things that are happening in the community, of course. So I just wanted to share this with you. Matt Mullenweg was interviewed at Nerderala. That was a cool event that has been place in Mexico City, and unfortunately we do not have the interview right now, but maybe next days in the website they're going to share the interview. I don't know, maybe Matt will share the interview on his blog. Anyway, this was a cool stuff to mention. The WP Minute podcast has registered some reactions to the Matt Mullenweg interview at the TechCrunch Disrupt Festival. So this is very interesting. I think they analyze all the interview that Matt Mullenweg had that day. And it is interesting because they kind of comment all the different sentences, and it is something good to keep something good to see, to keep informed there are many, of course, reactions about all the sentences and affirmations about WP Engine drama, of course, and so on. The WP Awards 2024. This is so cool, guys. If you want, go here, subscribe, and you just need to. Oh, let's do it together. Pascal, it's my name. Email address is my official email address. Please don't spam me. wproads.com. And I'm going to vote here. I'm going to vote my favorite WordPress theme, which is at the moment my favorite WordPress theme is Blocksy. I love Blocksy. Page builders, let's go. Which are your favorite? Oh, you can reply to me. You can reply with me in the chat, or you can do it your own. This is one of the biggest awards in the WordPress community, and you can participate together with me. It's gonna be so good to do so. Here, I love Elementor, of course. It is my favorite. Even if Gutenberg is not here, yeah, Gutenberg blocks. I love both of them. Oh, I cannot vote both of them. Let's do Elementor. Then block builders, Gutenberg. I love Stackable. Is there Stackable? Yes, I love Stackable. It's my favorite. Form plugins. I love Shore Forms. It's new. Yes, it's here. I love it. By the way, I have also a review about Shore Forms. Go and check it out because it is an awesome plugin. I have a review, and I also have a review on the website. And yeah, it is beautiful. Eddie says, I still like Elementor. Me too, the same. I can say the same because it is kind of still old school, but very powerful. So Gutenberg, I think that Gutenberg is more modern, and it's gonna become very powerful because, as I was mentioning, with 6.7, it's very, very something sweet. But Elementor is still very, very powerful. It's still the best in the market because you have all you need inside a single suite, inside a single tool. And this is something very, very good when you're working with WordPress. And let's go on here. I was voting here, so let's go on. Dynamic data plugins. Dynamic OOO. Is there Dynamic OOO? Oh, yes, this one. Dynamic shortcodes is my favorite. I have also a review about this one. And if you're trying to build the dynamic websites, this is a must-have plugin. Dynamic shortcodes. Elementor add-ons. I do not use many add-ons of Elementor. I tend to do all the things just using Elementor and stop. But I've used Crocoblock sometimes. I know that this is one of the most powerful add-ons for Elementor, so I tend to vote this one, I think, yes. Then we have Bricks add-ons. I do not use Bricks, so I do not vote. Backup and migration plugins. I use all-in-one migration. This is my favorite. It works all the time, and I love it. SEO plugins. At the moment, I'm using RankMath. Do you have any other SEO plugins you are using? Because I use RankMath, but I think that right now it is kind of left behind. It's kind of it needs some improvement in the UI, it feels bloated, when you are using RankMath, because there are many icons and stuff, new features, stuff. I think that Slim SEO or something more, Slim, something more light would be interesting to test in the future. Anyway, right now I'm using RankMath. It is very powerful, very, very nice, very powerful even in the free version. So yeah. And Eddie says Cadence or Stackable. Yeah, me too. I love Stackable personally. Stackable is one of my favorite. And we have security plugins. Then I do not use security plugins. I tend to do all the security stuff from the server side. But if I had to choose a security plugin, I've used SiteGround Security when I was hosting just on SiteGround. Now I'm hosting on Hostinger or Kinsta, but also I'm still using SiteGround. So I will vote this one, I think, because it's very lightweight, and Malcare is also good. But yeah, SiteGround Security, I will vote. Yes, if you want to share with me your thoughts also. Oh, Eddie says, I also use RankMath, but I'm considering switching to SEO Press Pro. I think RankMath, yes. I mean, yeah, too much AI. I do not want all this stuff. It's true that we can enable or disable all the modules in the dashboard, but still, it is kind of the sensation that it is a heavy plugin. Even the interface, the UI, it's old school UI. I need more minimalistic and lightweight UI too. And I didn't test SEO Press, but I'll go and check it out. It is, and also Slim C SEO, I want to check it out, that one too. Membership and courses. To create courses, I normally use some kind of, I will talk about this in my academy, in my Gutenberg Academy, but I love to create courses using Presto Player or the Elementor playlist feature, which is very powerful. And to protect pages, I use Shore Members right now. I have the lifetime, and I think Shore Members is quite simple, but it does the job, so I like it. Personally, I like it, yes. And marketing and automation plugins. Ooh, let me check here. Oh, Shore triggers, of course. I use it every day, is the go-to. The Shore family has them all, They're kind of doing a great job right now. Developer tools. Let me check here if I I do not develop my own, I do not code, but I use ChatGPT to learn how to code a little bit right now. It is very powerful. I'm creating some plugins for WordPress just using ChatGPT and asking him to, him or her, asking it to explain to me how the code works, and it's very powerful. It's like a teacher, a code teacher. It's beautiful. And so here I do not use, oh yes, this one, of course, CSS. I know CSS quite a bit, and automatic CSS. It's very, very good. I do not use it still, but I saw many content about automatic CSS, and I think I will buy it soon, maybe during Black Friday, and I will test it out because it's a very powerful CSS framework. E-commerce tools, what do we choose here? WooCommerce or Shortcut? I'm selling only through Shortcut right now, so I have to change. I have to click on Shortcut. WooCommerce add-ons, I used to use them, and this Barn 2, it's quite good. Also WebToffee. Let's click WebToffee. Let's give them a kudos. Oh, hosting services, I will go with Hostinger right now because it's the one I'm using the most. The two others that I'm using are SiteGround and Kinsta, and yes, I'm going to choose Hostinger. Performance plugins. Let's check. What do you use to deal with performance on your website? Normally, I do not install many plugins here because as I was mentioning, when I use Hostinger, and oh yes, I use Lightspeed Cache, of course, because it's already installed. So content and output tools. Is there ACF? TablePress, Presto Player, I use it a lot. I like this one, but is there any other plugin? Translate Press is also very good. WP Grid Builder, I'll go with Presto Player here. WP Agency Tools, I do not use any agency tools. WP Support Services, I do not use them. Nope. And WordPress blogs. Yes, here it is quite difficult, but I love the WP Tavern, of course, but let me check. WP Developer, WP Beginner. This is quite good. Quite good. Gutenberg Times is good too. Elegant Themes. Oh, the Kinsta. The Kinsta blog is the best one, of course. WordPress podcasts. There's the new one called WP Town Hall. Is there? Oh, it's not there. That's weird. Let's go with this one. Then we have. Have you ever used WP Rocket? So yes, of course. You mean WP Rocket? Yeah, the performance plugin. Yeah, I used it quite a lot for a long time. That was a kind of a good plugin, but I think it missed some lightness, you know. But it's good. I mean, if you want to optimize a website, WP Rocket is one of the oldest plugin out there to do the job, so it works kind of good. But now I'm using Lightspeed Cache, and I really like it. WordPress community. Oh, let me check here the WordPress community. What do we vote here? Learn, the admin bar, WP builds, WP crafter, WP tuts, developer, basic, and so I would vote my own community, even if it's still a very small community. I will vote my own one. Dynamic WordPress. Wait, which is this one? I do not know this one. I would go with WP tuts. Okay. Even if I'm not so WP tuts, let's go with the. Yeah, let's choose that one. Okay. YouTube channel. Daryl Wilson is the one that I followed at the beginning of my WordPress journey in 2014. And layer WP tuts, WP crafter. Let's vote someone that needs to grow. Who needs to grow here? WP tuts. Yeah, let's go quickly. Jamie, he's good. Okay, WP learning and resources. My own. Or yeah, it's too long. Oh man, how many tools, guys? It's too long. Zip WP, let's go quick. Revive social, blah, 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 too much. Submit my vote. Okay, this is cool. I just want to talk to you about some more stuff. So anyone can WP. This has been a cool event, online hackathon to create WordPress projects. And there is the winner. Yeah, normally here the winner should be already announced, but it is still not updated on their website here. Anyway, these are all the finalists, and I love their designs. Most of all, this one is my favorite, and it is a very cool design. I mean, you can go here and take inspiration from this beautiful website. Look, wow, I love it. All the different interactions that we have, and it stays very minimalistic, you see, at the same time, and it is very powerful. I think it is using, is this using Shortcut? Yeah, probably Shortcut, or let me go to the checkout, or is WooCommerce this? Oh no, it is WooCommerce. Okay, I think it's using the Blocksy theme also. I recognize, oh, this is not optimized. Okay, anyway, this is a very cool website. Then let's go on here. What do we have? What do we have? WordCamp Kerala. You say Kerala or Kerala? I don't know. Anyway, this was the second WordCamp Kerala, and I was impressed by the with all the posts that I saw on X, and this was a very cool event. I mean, just looking at the pictures, I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there, but I'm in Paris. Anyway, it looks like it has been a very cool event. So kudos to WordCamp Kerala. And WordCamp Romania will be next week, so 14 and 15 November, even no, next week, this week, yes, this week, 14 and 15 November in Poiana, Brasov. So if you're watching this video and you want to go to Romania, or you are just in Romania, go to WordCamp Romania. This also, I think, is going to be a huge event. Cool stuff. Rafał Tomal shared an interesting enhancement idea for the block editor UI. Take a look at this one. Take a look at this one. What do you think about it? It is kind of interesting. It also looks like the Elementor one more, like if you have some widgets. Yes, Kerala is in India. Yeah, that's I know that, but it's awesome. I think there was a very good vibe just watching the picture. I think that's in that event there was a cool vibe, like in the core days in Rome. I mean, it's so beautiful to participate live to live events, to live WordPress events. There's always a good sparkling energy and vitality, and it is beautiful. Thanks, Aaron, for sharing. And Eddie, I'm using Lightspeed Cache with, I believe it's Quick, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because I also know that Hostinger, I think they have their own CDN. So I think that I'm not using it with Cloudflare or a Quick. I don't know. Anyway, I should check. I'm not still yet very techy on the optimized point of view. From the optimized point of view, I just tend to build very well stuff to not to need to optimize afterwards, you know. So I optimize everything before, and then I just need to set up the basics of Lightspeed Cache and so on. Oh, Kerala apparently is a beautiful place to visit. Good to know. I would love to go to India, and so Kerala is one of the places that I will keep in mind if I manage to go to India once. Okay, thank you, Aaron, for sharing. So this is just you see here all the icons. This is very interesting, and I'm sure that Gutenberg needs to evolve. I don't know if this is the right direction. Anyway, this is a cool proposal. So kudos to Rafał Tomal. WP Major is turning 14 years old. Guys, there are already 14 years old blogs in the WordPress ecosystem, of course, because WordPress itself, it's 21 years old, so that's cool. This is a cool blog, and there are Black Friday deals, and there is a birthday giveaway. So if you want to check it out, there are many prizes and a very cool giveaway here at WP Major. WordPress 6.7, guys, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be a beautiful release. If you want to dive deep into WordPress 6.7, you can follow the live session that took place a few days ago with Nick Diago, Rich Tabor, and Jamie Marshland. I don't know why I do not. Oh, yes, I want to pause the video, please. And here they have some insights on the upcoming version of WordPress tomorrow, and it's quite cool to see how they're just explaining all the cool new features. By the way, I will post tomorrow a video dedicated to all the WordPress 6.7 news. And what's new for developers? If you are a developer, if you code a little bit, you can go here and discover all the news about WordPress 6.7 coming up on November 2024. So here there is a very cool post, and you can also dive deep and have a look to the cool features that are coming in line. You see here there is this commenting feature, which is also there in I know that this stuff here, it is not in the WordPress 6.7, but it's coming to WordPress 6.8 most likely, and this is the commenting feature. You can comment any block on the page, and you can share comments with your clients or with your collaborators, teammates, and this is gonna be a huge so Aaron, you participated to the event. You wearing in Oh no, both work great. Okay, you were speaking about the caching plugins maybe, or the CDNs maybe. Okay. I see the comments in a little bit with a latency, so I do not see them in real time. And anyway, this feature here is very cool, the commenting feature. It is not coming with WordPress 6.7, but in the next features, it's going to be there. In the next releases, it's going to be there. Anyway, this is a post about all the news for developers. There is also a huge post with the source of truth about WordPress 6.7 by Anne McCarthy, and you can go here and dive very, very deep into WordPress 6.7 if you want. And this is the real source of truth because it is done by someone working inside with the WordPress project. And announcing the new WordPress design system Figma library. If you are a designer, if you use Figma and you want to test all the new design library that is kind of powering WordPress, you see, all these little components that are powering WordPress, the icons, the settings, the designs, and so on, these are all stored into the new Figma design library. This is beautiful. Just to watch it like this, to see it like this, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful feeling, you know. Okay, Aaron was talking about Lightspeed and Cloudflare, of course. they're both great. And Command UI, yes, okay. Before speaking about Command UI, responsive core styling. I would love to see something like this into Gutenberg. It's true that we need to think mobile first, but even if we create websites thinking mobile first, it is still difficult to optimize them for desktop, or the other way around if we think desktop first. And so, oh, Luca is there. Hello, Luca. That's good to see you. Hello, Madeira. Ciao, ciao. And so I was talking about this. You know, I would love to see this in WordPress. This is something that we need. Responsive editing. You know, we can change settings between different screen sizes. It's so basic. Why it is not there? Why it is not there? What do you think about this? Gutenberg will become so powerful if we will add just a few settings about responsive mode, and also the ability to switch the column order on mobile, for example, and so on. So this is Command UI. We are in the review highlight. When you are on my website, you can click on the review highlight. If you notice all the passion and love that I put on all the details on this website, yeah, I'm very passionate about creating websites. I created all by myself, WP Roads, and all the other websites that I run for my businesses. I create them with very, very attention to all the details and passion. I love them. Here, Command UI, what is this? It is a beautiful plugin that lets you deal with all your WordPress content through a simple and powerful command bar. It is beautiful. You just need to type command key on your keyboard, and you see this is the command bar. It is so powerful. Unfortunately, there is no free version of this plugin. There is just the premium version, and at the moment there are no licenses available, but I know that there's going to be new licenses soon. But this is a very, very cool plugin. I'm talking about, there is also myself here. I have two myselfs. You see here, not even using UI, AI. I have two myself. Okay, and so go and check it out. I have a review about that plugin, and it's quite amazing. Quite amazing, yes. Soft waves in the plugins ecosystem. One page Google Analytics. This is the latest plugin of the how do you call this? Of the WP Beginner website, WP Beginner team, and it is quite interesting because it applies a new and polished UI to your Google Analytics data, and you can access this directly into your WordPress website. This is beautiful. I mean, it is mandatory to access data easily. You know, Google Analytics is something very difficult and clunky, and very difficult to understand when you are just a normal people like me or you and me, I believe so. But if you apply powerfully cleaned, you see here, interface, it will become more easier. So if you want to go and check this out, I still prefer independent analytics because it do not uses all the Google Analytics cookies and stuff, and so you store all your data on your own database if you use independent analytics. If you use Google Analytics, it's of course more powerful, but yeah, anyway, this plugin makes it easier. So go and check it out if you're using Google Analytics. Then we have Gravity Forms, just a little improvement, image choice and multiple choice fields if you're a Gravity Forms user. I love short forms personally. WP Grid Builder, there is a video by WP Tats explaining how you can create multi-level filters. Go and check it out if you want. Then Jet Engine is working on something very interesting, a new AI builder that you can also test, I believe here. You cannot test it yet, but there is a preview of what is coming into the new beta version 3.6. Basically, you'll be able to create very complex websites just by speaking with an AI model trained to create very complex and dynamic websites. This is something very interesting, and go and check it out. Then we have Widgets Usage Tracker for Elementor by Robert DeVore. This is a very interesting plugin. You see here, this is free, I believe. It is downloadable on GitHub, I think. And it is a plugin that lets you see which widgets are used in Elementor in general. And I believe that it works also with third-party plugins. Is that the case? Initial setup. Widgets. Yeah, anyway, this is very interesting because you can check out all the widgets that you're using and in which pages they're being used. So if you're kind of migrating from Elementor to another page builder, or if you are migrating to an Elementor block add-on to another one, maybe, this is cool. And anyway, it is cool to know which widgets are used in which page. Anyway, if you have a very huge website, this can be handy. And it's free, by the way, right now, so you can go and test it out. This is a very interesting plugin, the MPG plugin, which is just a multiple pages generator plugin, and not only generator, but you can create, publish, and update bulk content in minutes. This is very interesting if you have a huge e-commerce, for example, or if you have a huge blog with thousands of posts, for example, and you need to do some editing or some stuff to change some values on all the posts. You can use this multiple pages generator and also updater plugin, which is kind of cool. In the free version, you are kind of limited because you can upgrade just 50 rows of data, but if you want, you can go pro, and you can of course have unlimited stuff. By the way, if you want to like this video, just go and click the thumbs up, because it helps the video being ranked by YouTube. And of course, I want to create a community, so I want you to be thousands of people talking with me right now. And it's gonna be the case if I continue like this, because I'm so passionate about this. There's no reason to change this direction. So e-commerce. By the way, if you want to drop me a feedback about this format, just drop me a feedback down in the live chat, and I will be more than happy to collect your feedback. E-commerce spot. If you sell using WordPress, I mean, if you're not selling using WordPress right now, you should do because it's so awesome. And you can use WooCommerce or Shortcut or many other e-commerce plugins, of course. But in my opinion, WooCommerce and Shortcut, in the community opinion, of course, too, these are Shortcut is the most advanced one in terms of technology and in terms of features, because it kind of collects inside the same ecosystem many features that you need to pay at a very high price if you use WooCommerce. While if you use Shortcut, you even have a lifetime license for $1,000. I mean, it is nothing compared to the pricing that you spend when you have a professional WooCommerce setup with many plugins that you need to renew each and every year. So go and check it out. Anyway, there is the Today, they have released the 9.4 version of WooCommerce that contains many improvements. You can go and check them out on this post that I've linked to you in the news. And there is one new feature that I wanted to talk to you about. There are more settings right now for this Express checkout component, which is very, very interesting and very powerful if you are using it and leveraging this into your own e-commerces. So this is good to know. Shortcut 3.0 is here. I still didn't update because it's kind of a delicate update. I use Shortcut on my business websites. And here we have to be careful because everything changes from the structural point of view. They're going to use now custom post types to manage the Shortcut products, for example. And so many things are going to change. And since I have very important and life critical businesses running on Shortcut, I really need to be sure that everything will run smoothly, and so I would wait a little bit before upgrading. I will wait 1 or 2 weeks before doing the upgrade. Shortcut and the other plugins that are kind of being very, very aggressively and actively developed on my websites, I always turn off the automatic updates because I know that otherwise I will come on my website and everything will stop working. So this is not cool. Anyway, this is a very, very cool update. There are not many new features from the UI point of view, but the backend is very, very kind of transformed, because just the only fact that we're using now custom post types, it is awesome. And they are also leveraging the speed power of the interactivity API. So this is good to know, good to know. Okay, let's go on. We are at the themes section of our news. Yeah, I'm speaking like I was in front of 1,000 people right now, but it's the kind of things I love to do. I love to speak at the camera about WordPress, in front of the camera. So as I was mentioning, thank you for the likes that are coming, because I see them in real time. I see the animation doing tick, tick, tick. I love it. Classic themes. I always kind of find fascinating the A themes. I never tested them really, but I saw that they are kind of the most used behind the most famous ones. For example, there are Astra, Bloxy, and Ocean WP, and many others. But then you got some themes from A themes. Sydney and Bottega are the most famous one at the moment, and you can go and check them out. There is a 40% discount right now for 9 days. I don't know why, because Black Friday is not in 9 days, but anyway, this is a Black Friday discount up to 40% off on their themes, so worth checking them out. And I think that I will check them out because I really, really love their design in general. Full site editing themes, the Block Theme Academy. This is an academy that you can follow if you want to learn how to use Gutenberg and the full site editing experience. But if you really want to learn it with passion and joy and freedom, you need to discover Good Morning Gutenberg. Check it out. Good Morning Gutenberg is my future academy dedicated to full site editing, and this is gonna be huge. I love this. I both love the Elementor way and the new Good Morning Gutenberg way. Let me know what you think about this. You can drop me a line in the chat, and you can subscribe here. When you join, you will be welcomed into this welcome page, and you can follow me on the different social media. You can follow me on X, on Instagram, on Telegram, on Facebook, and on YouTube, of course. By the way, if you're not subscribed to this channel, just subscribe right now. Let's go back to our news. What do we have here? Check Anders Noren full site editing themes. He's a great guy. I do not know him in person, but I love the way that he builds themes. They are very minimalistic, and they are fast, carefully crafted, and open source, like WordPress itself, it says. And if you need a simple blog here, or a simple, you see here a simple website, or even just a link website like this one, go and check it out, because it's very well crafted, as he mentions in his bio. Builders news: DV5 Alpha is going at a high speed. They are kind of accelerating the speed of work here at Divi. You can see in the face of Nick Roach here that he is accelerating. This is the first time that he's kind of speaking faster than ever, you see here. And I am also very excited, and I really looking forward to see the version 5.0, the final release. I really looking forward for this. I mean, you can already start using DV5 right now, but it's still in alpha mode, and I wouldn't suggest you to use it on a live website or on a production website. But go and check it out. he even has a different suit. You see here. He do not wears stuff with flowers, generally speaking. And this is kind of the sign that they are kind of approaching the main milestone of publishing DV5 very soon. We hope. Anyway, this is cool. Breakdance version 2.2. It looks very interesting. I'm not using Breakdance actively right now because I do not have time, but I think it is a cool tool to check out. There are many improvements here, and the 2.2 version looks very interesting. And they also are running a Black Friday discount, of course. So go and check it out. Gutenberg Spot. I'm going to test soon this block plugin, which is called Superblocks. I love the name. Superblocks. There is a get an early access here. You can download it for free. You have both the free version and the pro version that you can test out for free. And this looks very promising. You see here, there is a whole new interface applied to the Gutenberg experience. You see here. You can, and they're kind of actively using all the latest features of the full site editing, and with the fact that they are also using all the stuff that are missing. So responsive settings are there, and many other cool advanced settings are present in this plugin. I think this is very interesting. So go and check it out. Superblocks. Be sure that you're going to hear it a lot in the next weeks and months and maybe years. because it looks a very, very, very powerful project. Go and check it out. You have the occasion here to test the pro version for free, so you can shape the product with the owners. Cooperation. So this was an article shared by Eric Karkovac at the WP Minute. I always like and love his blog posts. He is a cool guy and he writes very well, and I always like his proposals about his reflections about the WordPress ecosystem and community. And this one was about it's just about what can hosts do for WordPress. So in light of what happened with WP Engine and all the stuff like this, I kind of try to analyze the situation, thinking about the fact about what can hosts actively can do for the community, besides the fact to provide just money and contribution to the core, of course, of WordPress, but also in a more broader way for the community itself and for WordPress itself. For example, contributing for security, to create a basic security level for all the WordPress environments, for example, and to create just a blueprint for all the security hosting environments, or contribute for the speed performance environment, to create just to be sure that all the hosts will follow the best practice to make the websites more performant, and so on. So it is a very, very interesting article, and you can go and check it out. There are some cool promos for my favorite hostings right now. Hostinger is running a Black Friday discount, and you can really buy for a really discounted price. I'm not so happy with one thing at Hostinger. I'm happy with everything because it's very, very cool. But the only thing is that from time to time you receive an email which says, "Oh, we're kind of going into scheduled maintenance, so your website will be down for maybe about 2 hours." So you say, "What? 2 hours?" Okay, most of the time this is done into time frames that your website it shouldn't be very, very visited in that time. But if you have a huge website, this can be quite a problem. Of course, if you have a huge website, you have stuff in place, like for example static pages or headless websites, many stuff that you can do. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you. Sometimes it can happen with Hostinger. Of course, you have a very cheap hosting, you have a very premium service, but sometimes they write you an email saying that your website will be down for scheduled maintenance. At least they are transparent on this. I like them. Anyway, this is still my favorite hosting company. And then you have Kinsta. Kinsta is one of the best premium WordPress companies. It is not cheap, but now there is a 50% discount. And of course, if you're searching for something premium, you do not want to have something cheap. So this is very, 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 very for you if you're searching for a premium hosting. Let me know in the comments which are the hostings that you are using right now, because I'm very curious about it. I know very well Hostinger, Kinsta, and SiteGround because they are the hosting that I've always used since 2014. But tell me, what about yours? WordPress news sources. WP Rose, of course, go here and subscribe to my newsletter here. Subscribe, because this is my favorite way to keep you informed about the latest WordPress news by sharing with you a post and a video like we are doing today. And the WP Weekly by Davinder Singh is one of my favorite WordPress newsletters. Even if now, at the moment, I've stopped reading it because I want to create my own post about WordPress news. I do not want to copy others' WordPress news, and so I just go on X and on the main WordPress blogs and search things out. I do not want to copy Davinder's work because I also have an high esteem of him as a person. I met him in person at WordCamp Bangkok a few years ago, and I think he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and I do not want to copy his way to do news. I want to do my own blog post and my own news. So yeah, but anyway, this is my favorite. This is still my favorite, even if I do not read it since a few weeks now. I still think that this is the best WordPress newsletter ever. It is the best one. And so you can go and check it out. Then you have the WP Minute, which is kind of cool because they always have good articles like we saw before. And they also have a podcast and a YouTube channel, and it is worth following them with Matt Medeiros. Then we have, of course, the WordPress blog and the WordPress developer blog, which was kind of a discovery because I didn't know this blog here. And I think they have redesigned it recently, and it looks gorgeous. It looks very good. Very minimalistic and easy to navigate. Then what do we have? Gutenberg Times, This is good stuff here. You always find good resources about Gutenberg and about WordPress in general. And then the WP Tavern. Even if the WP Tavern, I feel like it kind of reposts stuff a little bit too late, and it is not very, on the point to tweet immediately. But anyway, it is a very cool and trusted source of information on WordPress. Then you have the WordPress deal block here, so you can go and click Kinsta, Austinger, Shortforms. These are all affiliate links. If you click on them and if you buy, you're supporting WP Roads, my project, my work. So thank you. That's it for today. That's it. So go and check it. Make sure to check out Good Morning Gutenberg right here. Good Morning Gutenberg. This is gonna be my next academy. I've already opened an academy in Italian about Elementor, and I love it. And I will open maybe an academy on Elementor 2 in the next few months in English. But I just wanted to start with this one because full site editing is going to be the future, and it's better to become ready. To be ready is better to be ready for the future in the present. Okay. Let me know what you think about this news format. And as I was mentioning, I have some problems about the visibility of this channel. So if you want to share it with your friends, if you want to give me a thumbs up, if you want to drop me a comment, even if you watch this video after it has been live, you can do so and you will help my channel. My name is Pascal, this is WP Roads, and I hope to see you in my next videos, in my next live sessions, and maybe in the Full Site Editing Academy called Good Morning Gutenberg. See you there. Ciao, ciao.